Hello everybody, I hope you're doing good tonight. This video may contain copyrighted images being used underneath the Fair Use Act for educational purposes. This meme right here, it's not made up. It's real. It happened. In the video before the one I'm about to play right now. Dirth came in there in the chat, asked IPS, what's up with the rocket? And IPS said, who cares? He refuses to answer anybody. He says maybe in a week he'll give people the answers they're asking for. Utter bullshit. And I think people are catching on because he ain't getting his thumbs downs anymore. So anyways, in this video, you all heard my a new identity series, two-part series in which IPS sends me MP3s threatening my life and destroying me and all this other shit. Well, all of a sudden he's calling these audio books that he sent me for review and that I broke his copyright strike by posting him. Let's listen to this utter nonsense.
Yeah, so just to reiterate, those who just got here, I'm working on a Infinity Metals. I'm working on an audiobook. It's actually going to be transcribed, but I like to do audio and then I transcribe it. Hey Simon, I got your email. So yeah, that's one of the persons. One of the persons wrote you, this is the funniest thing. Maybe I should have been a little more clear about what I was doing with this, but yeah, so I'm doing this audiobook about an author being stalked who becomes a stalker after getting obsessed with the subject. And so I sent some snippets to some of my critics just to see what they thought about it. And they thought it was like serious. I was like, no, this is a work of fiction. You know, maybe if I had sent it, you know, if I had written it out and I put the copyright stamp on there. So a number of them are taking my audiobook and they're putting it on their YouTube page. And so I'm going to be filing those copyright strikes, unfortunately for them, because they do not have permission to use that copyrighted material. I sent them the MP3s for review purposes, not to publish. So they're actually publishing the dialogue from the author in the book.
It's utter bullshit, people. Just more fuckery from IPS. And the ignorant people like Carly Sunshine, Patrick Steer, and the other hardcore followers all believe this crap. Utter fucking bullshit. So anyways, this gentleman's walking down the street and IPS thinks, you know, hey, I'm gonna flat smack this dude. Alright? But IPS's idea of flat smacking is pretending he's a ball earther and he's talking about these crazy flat earthers. That's his way of approaching a slap down. Throughout this interview of this guy, he pretends to be a ball earther talking about the flat earth community. And he picks the wrong person because this person is highly intelligent. Much more intelligent than IPS. Sure, he's fooled by the globe, but that doesn't mean he isn't intelligent, as you all know. Let's listen to this man and IPS here. Remember, IPS is approaching this interview as a glober, talking about the ball earth or the flat earth community. So let's listen to this gentleman ask him a question. And this is golden, people. Very golden, because IPS is lying his fucking ass off. Let's listen. You're going to laugh your asses off.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, it's fascinating at the very least.
Definitely talk of religion, though.
Well, you know what the thing is? You can't really pigeonhole these people because some of them are religious,
yeah.
Some of them are atheistic, others are New Age, but some of them are just purely looking at it as...
Are there like cult leaders in this that are trying to make money off it?
I wouldn't say there's any cult leaders. There are some more popular than others, but there's like competing factions for, not competing, but...
I'm sensing, you know, that, you know, if you get to be a leader of a religious movement like this, you can make money. And I'm sensing that, you know, that this whole movement, someone's trying to, you know, fleece the flock.
Interesting. Interesting.
I mean, because if you take a look at cult leaders, religious cult leaders...
I know what you mean. Well, I'll tell you one thing from what I've observed. The people who do have monetized YouTube channels are called out as government agents. Like, they're not trusted. So anybody making a profit loses credibility.
Even if they're like selling pamphlets on the thing or selling DVDs or
If they can justify it some way, but for the most part, what I've recognized by watching this thing is that people who earn money lose their trust. So this is a grassroots revival of interest in natural science. I mean, I think it's quite interesting.
You see the utter nonsense coming from IPS? He is a fucking cult trying to make money off this bullshit. Just like this gentleman suspects. This guy made my day, and I'm sure he made yours too. Have a good evening, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow. I'm sure this piece of shit will have more bullshit for us.